my goodness! It's a Bruin! Hello, hang on, just a second. Ooh, it's a really nice chill in the air, that's great. But anyway, so I'm let me cover my name, putting out my, ours election votes, and yeah, really excited about that. If you're going to be out of town, you can ask for an absentee vote. We always do that every year because it's just, well, not every year, every election year, because then you don't have to go in those lines. You don't have to have people bothering you at the election poll things. So we just always do that because then it's really easy to vote. And there isn't really an excuse when you think of it that way, because it comes to your house, you fill it out, and then you just put it in the mail. That's it. So next election year, if you guys are interested in that, definitely look up how to get an absentee vote. We've always done it, and the first year I could vote, I went to the polls to have the experience. I hated it. It was very uncomfortable. It was like I was in line for hours, so I'd much better enjoy this. So yeah, just to give you guys options. Does that look cool? Really excited about it. Took me a while to get the spider webs just right. But anyway, we're getting ready for the party still. I got mail. And we have like $100 worth of dry ice on the way. So that's pretty cool. There's dry ice delivery service, which is just awesome. So I'm really excited. So this is my costume. I am Sailor Jupiter. So, I don't know, pretty excited about it. I'd actually got it last year, but for a bunch of circumstances, ooh, I almost dropped it, I couldn't wear it. So, pretty excited. And then I have a big bow. Yay! Look, it's Colonel Quacks! Xiaomi named her duck. Isn't that a very clever name? Colonel Quacks. Our decorations and food so far. Little ghost. Ghosts. And I made this. It's kind of like a pumpkin. It didn't end up looking like a pumpkin. It looks more like a bear, but I really like it. And these are caramel apple shots. You put in blood. You put half a shot of butterscotch and half a shot of apple, watching the game. And then you put whipped cream on like your hand, kind of like you would if you were, like if you would put lemon and salt on your hand, you put whipped cream instead, and then you lick it off after you drink it. And then here, we are going to make our favorite thing ever, which is brew. You take a half gallon of sherbet, orange preferably, orange vodka, a whole thing, 25 ounces, and then a whole 2 liter of soda, and you mix all of that together and you get witch's brew. It's amazing and tastes so delicious.
So we put the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the whole thing of everything.
The whole thing?
Yep.
That's why it's brew. Gets you messed up. And you don't even know it. It's dangerous! Dangerous!
And then babe, do I put in this whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do. It smells delicious right now. Oh my goodness! It's a Bruin! Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Oh, Chris's first ice.
Oh my god, it's so menacing! Oh my god! That is so epic. It's so menacing. It looks like a movie.
It's so menacing.
It is! Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Rebecca is watching a program, so I am talking to you all. See, look, that's the program. That's all you get. Or else we'll get, like, in trouble. Okay, so what did we do this weekend? We had a party, and it was actually a very good party, for the most part. I enjoyed it. It took a lot more planning than I thought it was. We ended up getting a lot of dry ice, which was crazy. But the dry ice really was atmospheric. It was really cool. The only thing was it kind of ran out of, I guess, substance really fast. So a big chunk would last for maybe an hour, and then we'd have to replace it. But it became so routine that it kind of got like a little bit tedious and boring after a while. But it was a good party. We all enjoyed ourselves. I am really happy because I did this thing that I tried once. For like a brief moment, and I kind of did it the whole time at this party. But I actually drank like 4 or 5 beers, but I didn't get drunk. Because with every single beer I drank, I had a glass of water. Because I've kind of become a beer connoisseur. I really like my beers. Hey, boo. I really like my beers, and the thing is, the problem with liking to try beers, like a lot of them, is that after a while, you start getting drunk really fast when you have too many beers. So instead, I just decided, well, how can I drink many beers and not get drunk? And so, the water technique works. I mean, it works for me.
Eating cupcakes also helps.
Eating cupcakes helps, but you get fat if you do that. So I would advise drinking water.
I went with the cupcake route, and I didn't get drunk.
But yeah, so it worked out really great, and no, it was overall it was a good party. I got to hang out with a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a very long time. The only bummer was that we still had a pretty big group, but the only bummer was that not as many people came. A lot of them said they were going, but then something happened last minute that they couldn't go, and some people mysteriously vanished. They said they were coming, and we tried contacting them, and they just kind of ignored us or didn't respond to us. I don't know if something was up. And also some people didn't even confirm nor deny, and then some people I think were like maybes and they couldn't go. So, but overall it was a big group, and it was kind of cool, and we had a great time. I met some really interesting people, and since I didn't get drunk, I was able to socialize, which was really neat. And the only thing that sucked was I had connected my Xbox outside because we have a spare Xbox, and we never got a chance to play it, and I really wanted to do that. But it was really cool. I liked my costume. I liked everything. And now this Wednesday, when the real Halloween happens, unfortunately, since it's a Wednesday, I'm not really doing too much on Halloween. I think the only real thing I'll be doing maybe is playing some like Halloween-esque video games in my spare time, doing homework, and then also giving candy to kids and stuff. Because I think Wednesday, that's a lean cuisine day. So I really can't have any chocolates or any candies or anything like that. But maybe, I can have some Skittles or something, since it's Halloween. Kind of bend the rule for Halloween a little bit. But, I don't know. We'll see. You bend the rules too many times, you don't have a straight line anymore. You have a bent line. That's what happens when you bend a line. It becomes bent. Or so I've heard. What did you think of the party, Boogie? I've talked a lot.
I had a lot of fun. I thought it was very, wait, hang on a second.
Sure. Clocking out.
Don't want to take advantage of time. But, what's it called? Oh, this is such a flattering angle.
Do you want to close your laptop? Does it matter if that shows?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But, sorry, I was, like, looking at my hair. But, I had a fun time. It was very good. I also did not get drunk because, you can't do that all the time. But I alternated with cupcakes and water, and that worked out pretty well. Probably shouldn't have had that many cupcakes because I ended up with a horrible stomach ache. But I did have a lot of fun, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I How many people do you think came? Like 15?
Yeah, probably.
Around there.
Yeah.
I think
We
we invited
weren't-
like 25.
We weren't Yeah, we invited around 25, and including us, that's 25, and then including us, like 15 or so showed up. So it was really fun. Yep. Actually, it's funny because we had like this food situation that like it shouldn't have gone as far as it did in terms of conversation. Because we live with our parents, and whenever we have parties, our parents don't really butt in too much, but we had some adults come to this party, like older folks, because we're all adults, but you know, older folks that are more in my parents' age. So the whole topic of do we have enough food becomes a heated debate here in the house, and basically we're all like, do we have enough food? Will we be able to sustain and help everyone and blah blah blah. And yeah, we did have enough food. We actually got we had about 3 pizzas from Little Caesars, a lot of crazy bread, and
In a 150-piece set.
yeah, 150 pieces of like little pastries. Some of them were pastelito de queso, some of them were pastelito de guayaba. These are all like Hispanic pastries that some of them have cheese in it, some of them have guava, which is like a paste. And then there's these like little tiny like they look like mini hamburgers, and they were like made with like a paste that was in the middle. I can't remember the
It was
name.
a weird ham paste. I hate those little sandwiches. I hate all of them.
Yeah, it's like sweet, but like not at the same time. But I'm allergic to ham, so I couldn't have that. But no, everything was really great. And then like all the food was gone. And then at one point we were out of liquor.
No, the food isn't gone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leftover pastries.
Oh well, the pastries, yeah, but the other stuff. But anyway, the Little Caesars was out of there. But basically, all the liquor we had was gone too. We had so much liquor, and it was all gone. And we ended up having to do a beer run at one point because a lot of people wanted to like play drinking games, and naturally, since I was one of the few sober people left, I had to go. And so we went, and it was funny because we were in the car, and I was telling Becca, God, we're gonna look so stupid going into the liquor store. Like, you're dressed up as Sailor Jupiter, I'm dressed up as Spider-Man. Like, do you really think anyone's gonna be out? Because I didn't care going in like that. I wasn't like, oh my god. I was just kind of like, they're probably gonna ask questions and think it's kind of weird, right?
No,
and
Chris,
yeah,
you're
Becca
really
was Becca was like, no one's. It's the Saturday before Halloween. There's gonna be people dressed up, and I'm sure they're getting liquor at this hour. And I was like, all right, we'll see. And then we walked in, and literally the second we walked in, there's like 10 people in line, and they're all wearing various Halloween costumes. Like, except for the store owners, everyone in there was wearing a costume, and I was like, yeah, I'm an idiot. And we just kind of like, because again, I didn't mind going in there like that. Like, I don't care. That's funny for us, but I just thought maybe people were like, why are you dressed like that? But it was kind of a stupid thought. It's the weekend before Halloween. Of course you're going to have people. And then sure enough, I checked my Facebook, and plenty of my friends were dressed up. What else? But yeah, so then we came back, and usually when I go on a liquor run, what happens is I think to myself, oh god, no, this is not going to be drunk. Like, it's a lot of it's going to be drunk, but there's going to be a lot of leftovers. Very surprisingly, it was all drank. Like, for some reason yesterday, with the exception of like the pastries, which we have like, it's like maybe not even a fourth, less than a fourth left, but we still have some left over. Everything was consumed like madly. So it is funny because we thought we were overcompensating, but in actuality we were just compensating.
I still go by the opinion that we had too much food.
We had too much, but it was eaten. Like, we're good. And I don't think, are we doing anything interesting this week? I don't think so.
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of a dead week.
You have school on the weekend, right?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, this weekend.
We should go do something.
Really, maybe we'll go do something. But hey, we should go back to that diner and see if they have the cinnamon roll thing.
I would call ahead.
Sure. But anyway, yeah, no, this week is pretty dull. Though I'm gonna be poor come Tuesday, and this will be the last thing I say, and then I'll turn this off because I think I've been talking for 10 minutes now. But this Tuesday really is the only big thing happening. I'm buying like 4 video games, and it's always really weird because when I go in there and I spend so much money, I always feel like some people are like, that guy's a big money baller or something like that. I don't even think people say that anymore. But it's no, I'm not. I'm in master school. I have like little to no money, but I save up my money. I don't really go out very much anymore. All I really spend money on nowadays is Fast Food Friday, which has become a holy day for me, and video games. That's really all I spend money on. So I just save up my cash, and eventually, I have enough to do that. And then everything else is just student loans for school, presumably. But anyway, guys, I will go now. So good day, Becca. All right, bye.
Pumpkin carving, pumpkin carving. And then look at these. Boogie, look at this. You'll think this is funny. Look. He poops.
Oh,
He poops candy.
oh, actually says monster poop.
Yeah, monster pooper. He poops candy. That's kind of cute. Hey, so we just came back from Publix, so we got a bunch of things for our party, and obviously